dropping, dog. That off-work pie. I need that off-work pie, cuz. I need that off-work pie when it's dropping, cuz.
With the rolling book bag. Man.
Bro, that shit was a dog. If you had that in middle school, that shit was a death wish, dog. There's no getting out alive, bro. Niggas will kill you.
The luggage book bags, dog. The roller joints, bro.
I never in my life.
This boy said
niggas didn't know if they wanted to go to class or take a flight, man. Right after.
They probably spinning that shit like Jorel.
Bro, a dude going to school with luggage is wild.
No, shout out to International T. If you on Instagram, follow my boy, dog. Was it TPL -P?
Nigga don't know.
INTL
_. I think it's INTL _T.
Where does the P come from?
T. INTL _T is International T. Yeah. Like this dude, he's a legend on the Instagram stories, bro. He be traveling all over the place. He did like the little spinner joint.
Yeah, he always does the spinning with his luggage.
Yeah, but yo, so this is episode 34 of the Off Work Podcast. We in the Shaq episode, bro.
Shaq Diesel.
Y'all already know the vibes.
Yes, sir.
How's y'all's weekend, man?
This weekend. Damn, I always forget what I did on
the fight. The fight.
That wasn't this weekend. That was last.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you talking about the other fight?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the fight.
What fight?
Danny Garcia joint.
Errol Spence.
Oh, I
know what I was doing this weekend. I didn't do shit this weekend, man. I didn't do shit this weekend. I ain't do shit for real.
Nah, the same. Yeah, I ain't do a bunch of nothing. Hanging with the kids, chilling.
Yeah, work, chill. Yeah. It was cold. I remember this weekend now. I just worked, did a lot of business type shit. This thing is, some real life shit. And then other than that, as soon as I got in the house, it'd be dark at 5 o'clock and 30 degrees. I was in the house. I stayed in. Other than that.
Ooh, y'all that cold weather. Whew.
Oh, that shit was horrible, man. Hey, y'all boys got that win. Hey, I predicted the football team upset though. I predicted that because the Steelers been playing so short terms, man. They ain't getting no rest.
Yeah.
And then that was Riverboat Ron got the boys playing hard.
They had like 3 games in 12 days, I think.
Yeah, that's why I was saying. That's why I kind of predicted the football team to take that one. So it was a good victory a good victory for the football team, though.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna take nothing away from their victory or whatever the case may be, but obviously, like Drew said, they played 3 games in 12 days. So, but I mean, Washington, their defense is legit. Their defense has been legit.
You said Washington, and you paused. You said their defense has been legit. Are you no longer a Washington football team fan?
No, I'm a fan. I mean, I'm still a fan. I don't know. The NFL doesn't excite me anymore. We've had this conversation before. The NFL doesn't excite me as much anymore.
Dang.
To be honest with you, I'm starting to realize that I'm getting older, dog. Because I remember I used to be glued to the TV when sports used to be on. I'm not like that no more, dog.
Oh, me neither. Yeah, no cap. Like, if I'm not home, I'm like, no, like you was try to get home. I don't try to get home for nothing. Like, I don't stop what I'm doing. I don't stop what I'm doing for it. Because it's so much everything is in abundance. So every time we're ready to be entertained, there's gonna be something that entertains us. So man, it ain't no point to stop your life for like shit that's gonna be on TV and shit like that.
And if we're fathers too, all of us on this podcast. So I mean, once I started to like have my kids, like my mental state just shifted because it was like, I had to be if the Cowboys playing at noon, I'm gonna be at that TV by noon, attentive and ready to watch the entire game, no distractions.
Yeah, like on some real shit, it's been like this for me. To like honestly, the past few years, to be quite honest, like my attention span has gone down from it. Even if I am watching, I'm not as in tune as I once like when I used to. It feels like I used to care a lot more than I do now.
Oh yeah,
we were more invested as younger adults. But I mean, now that we got responsibilities, we can't be glued to the TV anymore. You kind of lose interest in certain things.
Yeah, you just lose.
To be honest. When your team is sorry as hell, like all of our teams, it don't really matter. Like,
but the crazy part is our NBA teams aren't. Well, yours is now, but
no, do not disrespect.
Me and Jarvis's NBA teams are not sorry. Yours is now.
No, we're not.
I mean,
the fucking Spurs ain't good. Y'all knock that fucking shit off. The Spurs ain't been good in a while.
What do you mean?
No, what do you mean what I mean? Y'all didn't make the fucking playoffs. That's what I mean.
The first year in 20 years not making the playoffs.
I know. That's why I said y'all were not good.
So how have we not been good in a while if this was the first year?
Okay.
You're not making sense again.
Okay, we know that y'all haven't been competitive since you had Tim Duncan. Let's put it that way.
You're not making sense.
They played in the playoffs since then.
No, I'm saying they played in the playoffs.
We were contending for a playoff spot this year.
Yeah. I mean,
Drew, y'all finished the season 10th. Shut up.
We were all right.
10th in the West. Shut up.
Were we not contending for a playoff spot? We were in the bubble contending.
Drew, shut up.
All right, he doesn't want to answer. Doesn't want to answer. That's how you know. What are the Sixers doing, boy? Getting knocked out. So what does it matter?
Yeah, because we lost one of our best players.
They say Harden want to go there. They saying Harden want to go to Philly.
Come on now.
That's what they're saying anyway. I'm gonna say this: the Spurs got the best jerseys and the best city jersey in the league right now.
Here we go with this bullshit.
Out of all the city jerseys,
thank you.
And the Sixers might have one of the worst ones.
It's not mine. They do. It's the worst.
Oh yeah. How about we put some money up, nigga, on who's gonna win more games this season? The Spurs or the Sixers? Let's do that since you want to talk about that big boy shit.
Y'all in the East.
It don't matter. It
does
matter.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? If y'all were in the East, y'all wouldn't even make the playoffs if y'all were in the East. Shut the hell up. All right, let's get on.
You're being disrespectful now.
Yeah, moving on.
Y'all boys got me dying.
Comes the boy who gets all their coaches from us. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Doc, last time I checked, Doc Rivers never coached for the Spurs. But let's get it going.
Who was your previous coach?
Let's get it going.
Who was your previous coach?
Joe, we had one coach that came from y'all.
Just tell me. Just tell me.
What did his ass do? Ain't do not a motherfucking thing. But get us eliminated over and over again.
He ain't pop. That's why.
Dang. I got my loyalty pull this weekend. I was gonna get on that, but y'all boys can't see y'all bags, bro. Like boys getting right into their bags. But yeah, I got my dog. I was running from this shit for like 13 years, bro. And you know, you see that Ren and Stimpy picture, like with all the blood come out of his mouth and stuff like that. You see, it's like that's all I thought about, like the pain and agony. But like, I was knocked out from mine, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
talking to the doctor. Next minute, I was wake up, like, you're free to go. I'm like, what? So, hey, it's been a breeze.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. So
for anybody who out there who's scared about doing it, it's nothing to be scared. Just get knocked out. You'll wake up. The teeth are gone. You'll be fine, bro.
I'm scared. I ain't gonna do that shit till I have to.
Yeah, I still got mine. I'm still good. So,
Brando, I'm telling you. Your mouth will be a little sore, pause, but that's about it. Take some ibuprofen, call it a day.
All right, man.
That's true though. That's true.
I wish I could say it, but you know I can't pause him right now. I can't say what I want to say on air, but go ahead.
Dang. All right, so I'm gonna start us off, fellas.
Nah. I'm starting this off.
You sure? All right.
I got something that hit my heart, bro.
What's up?
It did. And now I'm gonna need Brando and Jorel on this one. Jarvis, not so much. You even just
to the bench.
Jarvis, no, just hit the corner, dog. Hit the corner. Hit the corner, dog. If we need you, we'll pass it, dog. Right?
20.
If we need you, we'll pass it, dog. But I don't know how I missed this. Probably because this happened. I think it happened over like Thanksgiving break, and I just wasn't really on social media like that. But so, as you guys know, the Joe Budden Network has a new podcast called See the Thing Is, which is an all-women podcast, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So for those of you who don't know, Olivia Doe, Mandy, who's from Horrible Decisions, she's also on it, and also Bridget Kelly, who used to be an R&B singer. So these three women are on the podcast, and, you know, during the podcast episode, the PS5 came up, you know, and just in conversation. So, you know, me personally, I'm an Xbox dude myself. So is Jorel. Brando, are you Xbox or PS5? Or are you PlayStation?
PlayStation.
I'm an Xbox guy.
Yeah. So it don't matter which one you are for the purpose of this conversation. But they got in the conversation the PS5, and I was very appalled by what I heard, bro. Did any of y'all hear it? The clip? Okay. I'm gonna put y'all on to this. So they started talking about the PS5, and Bridget Kelly says, I'm tired of all these dudes like so focused on trying to get a PS5 when they're not focused on anything else in life, just focused on getting a PlayStation. And then Mandy chimes in and says, you know what, you're right. So she says, if I want to think about the top 10 dudes I've slept with in my life, none of them have been gamers. So that makes me think that gamers are trash in bed. And she says, if you're a gamer, you can't be a good partner or a good lover if you're a gamer.
Man.
Okay.
I mean, everybody has to have a hobby, you know.
Number one, that's big fucking cap. That's big cap. Huge
cap. This should annoy me. I'm not gonna lie, it annoyed me.
Because you're a gamer and she's just coming at your sex game, Drew. You ain't like that. This what it sounds like. He took it personal. Drew's taking that shit personal, boy.
Bruh. First of all, me, Jorel, and I would say Brando, we're all gamers. Jarvis, he dibbles and dabbles, but I wouldn't classify him as a gamer.
Nah. I haven't earned that credit. Nah.
But the rest of us, I would say we're gamers. Like we play the game. So for her,
me not as much anymore in comparison probably to you now. But yeah. I mean, I still game. Yes, you're correct.
But I definitely play Madden and 2K. I'm definitely playing Madden. Yeah.
So for her to say that just every dude in America that if they're a gamer that they can't be a good partner or a good lover is probably the most ignorant statement I've heard.
Listen. Women just love if women just hate anything that men love that's outside of them.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Facts.
That's basically what that means. You know, they just, you know, I'm not saying all, Jarvis. Relax. I'm not.
All right.
Brando, he's learning, man. He's learning.
But yeah, it seems they anything that we enjoy. You know, it could be anything, any simple the game. Something simple as hanging out with the fellas. Y'all gay. You go over there.
Whoa.
What? I be saying this all the time.
I never heard that before in my life, bro.
No, they don't say. No, I never got that personally, but there's something that I see spewed around a lot, like from in shows and then on social media is like girls like they say you're spending all this time with your homies, like why you want to see your homies so much and shit like that. I see it all the time. People say it. Most definitely.
I think there's a huge misinterpretation with women and gamers. I think that with a lot of women who don't know about the gaming culture think that it's just dumb and that men are just wasting their time and you know they're wasting their time playing a stupid video game. But what a lot of women don't understand, and a lot of people in general don't understand that like gaming like relieves a lot of stress. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, just like any other hobby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, and I hate to use this, you know, as an example, but it's so cliche. But like, would you rather you want your man, you know, out in the streets or in the club or doing something that he has no business doing or cheating on you and making you look like a fool, or would you rather want him in the house, you know what I'm saying, in the comfort of your home playing a game or where you know where he's at? I mean, I also feel like and I also feel like you can balance a good relationship and playing the game. I mean, I think any grown man who understands being with a significant other knows that he has to have balance in that relationship. Yeah. So I think that's big fucking cap, and I think these women have no idea as to how, you know, a person who actually games is in a relationship.
Go ahead, Brando.
No, I was just gonna say, is this a stigma with the game? Because like say somebody come home and play cards with the fellas. That's their deal. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what they did back in the day. Everybody come home. There was a big thing with my pops and all his friends. It'd be women too. You know, they play cards and you know, shit like that. And you know, it's just all it is. You get online, play with your homies when you get off of work or get off, you know, doing what you do for the day, man. So, I mean, listen, you can't please women. You posed a question, Jorel. You said, you know, would they rather be you in the club or are you at home playing the game? The answer is neither. Because no matter if you're doing the other, they're gonna want you to do the opposite of what you're doing. If you're playing a game, you need to go out there. At least go. Don't you got something to do out there like this and start doing some shit like that? Then you in the streets too much. Then they're gonna say you need to bring your ass on. What you got going on out there? or if you at home, they just want you to get their attention, your attention to be with them the whole time and not the game. I don't know.
I mean, that's facts. But you know what I've noticed too, like. I've actually like messed with women that actually like gaming. And like some of them like had never gamed until like I actually be like, yo, like completely. Like I taught them and they were like, damn, like this is actually kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? So like involving your significant other involving your significant other in your hobbies is like a dope ass idea, especially if it's something that they can potentially be into. Yeah.
And another thing is that everybody has their vice. Everybody has a hobby or something that they do, you know, either with their friends or by themselves. Like, you could be dating one of the musclehead niggas. They gonna be going to the gym for 2-3 hours a day.
That's the point.
That's productive. They just feel the game is unproductive. So it's just listen, man.
I'll put like this. You know, I'll wrap it up like this. If you're in a relationship, kind of like what, you know, speaking to what Jorel said earlier, like you should find that balance. So everyone's going to have their hobby, and I think you should encourage that within your mate. So, you know, I think hobbies and doing stuff outside of a relationship can make the relationship stronger.
But for those women that do date gamers, there's just some things you just need to learn about. You know, the gaming culture, just how the fellas are when they're gaming. I'll speak for myself. When I'm gaming, don't try to really talk to me, because I'm not really gonna be listening.
That's facts. That's facts.
I'm not really gonna be paying attention to you. Like, I'll respond like yeah, but I'm not really gonna be listening because I'm focused on something else at the moment. So just some things you gotta realize.
Yeah, don't give me no important information while I'm playing the game, unless that shit is like game near death, like life or death type stuff.
It's just people's sanctuary sometimes. The sanctuary is, like, you hear athletes talk about it all the time. Why do they love when the game starts so much? Because that's all they're thinking about. So then it's just everything else you're just not thinking about anymore. And that's all it is for people sometimes, is to do something where you're not thinking about anything else in life other than that. You know what I'm saying? Just take your mind, get your mind off of things. That's all it's about sometimes. Yeah, if your man want to play the game, let your man. And women, I'm pretty sure there's things that you guys do that gets things off your mind. You know, like a hobby or something. I'm sure there's something you guys do. And it's not like only men are gamers. There's plenty of female gamers out there.
Right.
You know, it's just a game. It's a game. That's all. But no, wait. But let me throw the lady some bell. You do need to, you know, you don't want to not be on your shit and not taking care of responsibilities, and then your baby get home from work and you on the game and she see that. We're not talking to you niggas, because then I can't defend that, because they have a problem with you. You know, she works hard. You know, she come home. You know, you ain't take the trash out and you on the game.
Bro, I knew a dude, and we all know him, dog. We all know him on the spot. He's be my homeboy. Like, this dude had 3 kids and like a full-time job, bro. Like, he was so addicted to playing 2K, like he just stopped going to work, bro. Like, you got, like, how does that happen, bro? He's going to play 2K all day, bro. I mean, shout out to him. I mean, he was a piece of shit dad. But
yeah.
Shout out to my dude, dog.
Golly.
Yeah, to Brando's point, there is a balance that is needed. Like, if you giving all those gamers a bad look, if you know your girl asks you to do something, whatever the case may be, and then you get home, you on the game and it's not done, anything like that, you just set yourself up for failure. So I do agree with Brando. There is a balance that you need to find in it, but you know, at the same time, look, if you're dating a gamer, you know you're dating a gamer. It's simple as that.
But there's extreme levels though, because like I'm a professor, and one of my students, like the presentation was about addiction. So she started to describe like her husband's like real life addiction, like being addicted to like playing video games. Like, she said that he wouldn't get up to urinate, so like he had a bottle next to him.
All right, bro.
No, like she said, like she had like that to feed him while he's playing the game. Like,
okay.
No, that's probably like people.
No, bro, like she was like crying.
Like he was like a paraplegic. She was treating him like he was a paraplegic.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's OD. Like,
my student was telling me the story, like crying, tears like down her eyes, like really hurt by his addiction.
Yeah, she's a nut. All right, that's what she's a nut. All right,
she is too. Both of them some nuts. Both of them.
Yeah,
that's bad. But yeah, to wrap up this topic, I think it's just like I said, more so about, so number one, no, gaming is you can be a gamer and still be heavily involved in your relationship and love your significant other and meet all the requirements. You know what I'm saying? It's not just gaming is not just for people who can't balance a relationship. To wrap this up,
and exactly, and that goes for anything that somebody's into. Like Drew was saying earlier, all right, he might not be a gamer, but he might be a heavy lifter, or he might be a rapper, or he just might be a bastard. Like anything.
It could be any hobby. It could be bowling. It could be anything.
Yeah, people get their time. Yeah, people on bowling teams. People in league. Like, you know, so this is about balance. That's all life is. It's balance.
So I'm gonna hit y'all with this next topic. Don't y'all get mad at me because I got posed this question, bro. And Drew, this is specifically gonna be for you, bro.
What, for me?
Because this is you already know where I'm going with your favorite artist.
Joe said this specifically about you, Drew.
Hey,
specifically.
I said specific. Don't y'all try to play me, dog. Look, I know I had that Hampton education, cuz, but don't try to play me, cuz. Nah, all right. So, do y'all think Drake?
I'm about to get mad.
Do y'all think Drake could beat the King of Pop in a versus battle if he was alive?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Oh, no.
You don't think so?
No.
Y'all don't think so? 20 songs, all 20 songs, all over the catalog.
Jackson
Actually,
do y'all
Jackson
think? Do y'all think that Mike? Do y'all think that Mike is wiping Drake off the floor?
I'm gonna go with an objective opinion and a biased opinion. Objectively speaking, I think that Drake is one of those artists you love or hate. There's really no in between. I think
that's not true.
Actually, no.
I think I'm more with Brando. I don't know if it's love or hate, Drew. Because I know there's some people that can be like, all right, I'm a Drake. All right, that's like Jarvis. Jarvis is like Drake's okay.
All right, let me put it this way. There's normally how do I say this? There's normally one of Drake's styles that they hate. Let's put it that way. Like, there's a lot of people. I like singing Drake, but I don't like rapping. Or I don't like Caribbean Drake. Or I like this. Like, there's a lot.
I like rapping. Think that Drake can sing though. I really like. I don't get
Nobody thinks he can sing.
Nobody thinks he can sing.
I think they like his melody. They probably like his.
It's like
his melodic flow. They probably like that.
Yeah, nobody's saying he's Whitney Houston, Jarvis.
Yeah. But
honestly, though, like real talk, thinking about it right now, thinking about Drake's run,
it could.
Drake could be considered the greatest artist of all time. So
I said that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm posing the question.
Listen,
I'm posing the question to y'all.
Drake is great. The only person that can contend with Michael Jackson in his battle is R. Kelly. That's the battle of the lifetime right there. It'd be R. Kelly versus Michael Jackson, and I'd probably give the edge to Mike.
So,
but Drake, I feel like more people.
Wait a minute, hold on, Jarvis. You said you would take R. Kelly over Michael Jackson in a versus battle?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think.
I mean, it's not.
Think about because think about the shit that R. Kelly has wrote for other artists too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you start adding stuff like that,
he probably wrote shit for Michael Jackson.
Well, he wrote Aaliyah's first album.
Yeah.
He wrote "You're Not Alone."
But now, fuck all the writing credits. We're gonna talk about the songs he was actually.
Fuck that. I want to get back to Drake because I want you to finish your point. I want you to finish your point.
Mike. If we look overall, I feel like Mike is just most people will say Mike will beat Drake, just because Mike's songs are just timeless. Like, you know, when it comes to like PYT or whatever, remember the time. Like, there's really nothing that's gonna beat him just because they're so timeless. Yeah. But me personally, Drake is washing Michael Jackson. It's not even like.
I mean,
Drake is washing Mike. All right, I'm just.
Hey, so in a versus battle, what do you think the score will be? Give me the score.
It's not going to be.
What's going to be Thriller?
Thriller the song?
What's
Thriller
Mike playing Thriller?
Thriller the song is trash. It's trash.
Thriller's overrated. The song.
It's only big because of the video.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I will give Drew that. All right, hold on. Number one. Thriller is not trash.
The song is trash. Yes.
No. It's not trash. The video does make it more hype than what it is.
It's trash.
Yeah. Talk about the video does make that shit look like it's like doper than what it actually is, bro.
Exactly. Just look. When have you ever just played the song Thriller?
Hey yo, we finna get slandered by all the old heads.
No. They don't even be playing Thriller. They don't be bumping Thriller. They don't.
Bruh.
I'm
gonna tell you this.
Thriller. They don't.
Thriller is a Halloween song. That's all it's for. When else do you play Thriller besides Halloween?
Tell me. I mean, that's facts. I give you that.
But he had other classics on the Thriller album though.
Oh yeah, the album is good.
So like, what about? So like, all right. So Mike plays Dirty Diana. What's Drake playing?
I mean, he can beat Dirty Diana, even though that's one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. Though.
Diana.
Beat it.
I mean, God's Plan is like a huge song, and then the One Dance and
to me, I'm gonna lean towards Drake. I mean, of course I'm biased, but
no, God's Plan is wild. Tell us some God's Plan. Like so.
It is.
I would rather listen.
Y'all have what's the opposite of recency bias?
No, the old heads about to kill us, bro.
They are.
Huge song.
They gonna kill us and crazy in the comment section for this, bro.
I'm not. Well, we all pick Michael Jackson, but I'm just saying Drake has songs like that are that big. That's all I'm saying.
And all when it comes to verses, I'm going off of the song I would rather listen to more. To me, Drake is gonna have way more of those songs than Mike. Even though
Drake's a rapper automatically. Yeah, Drake's a rapper. So
Michael Jackson has my favorite song of all time. Remember the Time is my favorite song ever. It's
That's
my favorite song ever. Period. So
Diana might be one of my favorite songs. I like the Michael Jackson B-sides, like that the Earth song.
Hell no. Hell no. And Brando, you don't even care about the Earth. So I don't understand. How is that one of your favorite songs?
Stop. He don't care about the Earth.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
Drew on Captain Planet head ass boy.
This boy Brando act like he got solar panels driving a Prius or something. You don't care about
panels. That's a crazy thing. Speaking of which, yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Yo, y'all are wild, yo.
Hey, Solar Plus. Hit me up if you're in the market, if you own your home. Listen, you get a tax break, especially if you're in VA. So if you're looking for some solar panels, call me.
Oh, there's an ad. What's going on right now, dog?
No, but if you really want to go to it, in my eyes, now look, like I said, objectively speaking, Michael Jackson will win. In the eyes of the masses.
How you gonna tell your homeboy he don't care about the Earth, dog?
Doesn't care about that.
But how we get past that, bro? Like,
no, like I said, like 2 pods ago, this dude leaves bottles everywhere. He doesn't recycle. He doesn't care. But in my eyes, Drake is beating Mike probably 14-6.
So you think Drake only has 6 hits that'll beat Michael Jackson's?
What?
You said Drake.
In his eyes, he would have.
In my eyes,
your odds. Okay.
In my book, Drake will beat Mike 14 to probably 6.
That's wild, bro.
It's not that wild. He said
it's really not. It's really not. It sounds bad, but it's really not that bad. If you really play the songs next to each other, though, a lot of that old shit, I get it. ABC, it's easy.
Yeah, I'm not letting that shit
Listen,
get off.
I don't want a nursery
That shit's not getting off in the battle. ABC is not getting off a dub in the battle.
Hey, Drake don't be doing that. Left foot slide, right foot slide.
It's better. It's better than ABC 1, 2, 3, my nigga.
So wait. You said Tootsie Slide? You said Tootsie Slide better than ABC 1, 2, 3?
Drake isn't playing Tootsie Slide in a battle.
No, but ABC
might not
go
play
hard,
ABC.
bro. Like,
okay, Jarvis. Okay, it goes hard.
What go hard?
ABC, the Jackson 5 goes hard.
let's talk about like dog.
That's a good song.
It's
real
makes
shit.
y'all look at like it's corny.
Jarvis is right. That song is hard.
Like the song is so massive,
right now,
bro.
That song is hard.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is,
It's just
dog.
a classic song.
Listen to the verse. Listen to the verses. That
hard,
shit is hard.
bro.
Listen to the verse.
It is.
What are you talking about?
Bro, I'm about to look this verse up, bro.
No, don't look it up. Man. We got time for all of that.
Listen to the verse.
It won't a bass. Why y'all disrespecting ABC?
You
It's a
went
classic.
went to school to learn, girl. Things you never knew before, like I before E, except after C.
Get the fuck out! Yo, get the fuck out of here!
Wait, that's a song?
And why 2 + 2 makes 4? Now, I'm gonna teach you. It's all about love, girl. All about love. Sit yourself down, take a seat. All you gotta do is repeat after me. A, B, C.
Oh, get the Jackson
out of here!
No, cuz.
No,
Cuz. Let you get that off, cuz.
Get that out of here.
No.
Joe Jackson, you was whooping your kids for that. You was whooping your kids to give us that. You supposed to be.
It's a classic, bruh.
Yeah, you supposed to
Oh, first of all,
no, it was kids.
Let's really break down these lyrics. Who is Mike trying to teach 2 + 2 to? And who is he teaching?
He was 8 years old when that
kindergarten?
dropped. Though. He was 8. He was 8 years old when that dropped.
So he's teaching someone younger than him. He's teaching a 4-year-old 2 + 2. What is he teaching 2 + 2?
There's some older brothers we gotta worry about. They was like 20. They was like 21 singing this song. Some of them older brothers like 21 back there singing it.
I before E after C. These are elementary school problems. What are you talking about?
Time out. So y'all, wait a minute.
No, stop. Because Jarvis and Brando were the ones talking about something. Yeah, he can get that off in the battle. Fuck out of here. I'm not letting y'all get away with it.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
But wait a minute. So y'all old. Wait. Time out. This makes me think of something. So you old motherfuckers that becoming that new music. Y'all becoming that lyricism and wordplay, and y'all let Mike get that off, and y'all have a word to say about him. That's not fair. That's not. Hey, I don't want to hear another word about Lil Bo. Lil Bo be having some good verses under his belt. Lil Bo can make a better verse than that. That's a fact. Lil Bo can make a better verse than that.
But you know the old heads, they'll say like the Sugar Hill Gang and like Cool Mo D and fucking
Common Sense.
Curtis Blow.
Common Sense.
And Curtis Blow and all them boys will beat today's rappers, dog. Which is not happening. That's cap. That's big cap.
Big cap. Niggas can't rap.
But dang, dog.
I'm not saying all that.
Pioneers. That came off wrong. They're pioneers. So what people did was evolve what they started. But if things are evolving, of course, they're not going to be good as the things that it evolved to.
Like I'm not gonna cap. Me and Jarvis went to a KRS-One concert, dog, at ODU.
The bridge is over. The bridge is over.
Bro, that KRS-One shit might have been the worst shit that I have ever been to in my life, dog.
What did you expect?
Bro, I mean, I thought, look, man, it was a hip hop legend. I'm gonna go give him a try, man. And I walked out of there, dog. I went to go give me some Del Vex pieces, dog. I took it back to the crib that night, dog.
Nelly watched KRS-One. Nelly watched KRS-One back in the day, and y'all remember that? Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all want to see what's going on. Yeah. But Drew, yes, I knew that Nelly and KRS-One had beef. I know that you didn't know that because you assumed that. No, Drew.
I knew that.
I did know that.
You knew about KRS. He didn't know that. That's cap. That's cap.
Yeah, I don't think you knew that, Drew, dog. I'm not gonna let you get that off, bro.
I don't think he knew it.
I don't think you knew who KRS-One was as a kid, Drew.
What?
I honestly don't think you knew who KRS-One was, bro.
I don't think he knew neither.
I still think.
No, Drew, shut up, man. Drew, you could be
Drew probably still cap, dog. Drew probably still don't know who KRS-One is, bro.
He's the old big nigga with the braids, dog. I know the fuck he is.
Yo, who's that lady that looked just like KRS-One? There was a lady that looked just like him. And
Brando look like KRS-One, dog.
No, I don't. Brando's a sex symbol. Don't you ever say that about me again. Don't say that about me. I'm a sex symbol. Don't do that. I can't believe you just said that. It's very disrespectful, Jarvis. It's very disrespectful. Don't you do that. Don't do that. Embarrassing me in front of ladies.
Oh, yeah. I also wanted to pose this other question to y'all. So, Freddie Gibbs, I just saw he put a diss. Well, now he keeps talking about LL Cool J. And LL Cool J tweeted to him. He said, "I'll wipe the floor with these young boys."
No, he won't. No, he will not.
You don't think LL Cool J, dog?
Dog.
What are you talking about? Like
they call me Big Belly.
Like rapper?
Big Belly.
Well, like with Freddie Gibbs, he said he feels like he can go toe to toe, bar for bar with Freddie Gibbs.
Bar for bar with Freddie Gibbs?
Lady Love Cool James? Lady Love Cool James versus Freddie Gibbs?
Dog, listen to LL Cool J diss on camera.
I know.
One of the hardest disses I ever heard in my life. So yeah.
There's levels to things, man. So let me ask you this. Can LL take Joe Budden?
In battle?
No.
Yeah.
All right, Jarvis. Jarvis, shut your ass up.
Hold on.
Jarvis, you're on damn right now.
Or what are we talking about here?
Taking them in a rap
battle, like battle rapping.
Yeah, LL.
You'll take LL Cool J over Joe Budden in a battle rap.
Joey's your favorite rapper. Second favorite.
He is. I think.
All right, so Nasir Jones, or LL.
LL Cool J.
In a battle,
right,
bro, you have LL too high on this list, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about today? I don't get where you're going.
LL's one of the best battle rappers of all time, bro.
Who?
LL Cool J is one of the best battle rappers of all time.
He battled in the 80s, Jarvis. Things have evolved.
So cool, no, he got Kool Moe D out the paint.
Oh my.
They were battling with a boombox on their shoulder. Who cares? What do you mean battling in the? Who cares, bro? It doesn't matter.
Then he indicated, like, I know, Drew, you don't remember this, but
he ended Cannabis' career.
Jarvis,
when Cannabis first came out, like, he was like regarded as like
cannabis is one of the biggest industries in the world. What are you talking about?
Then LL Cool J ended his career.
Because LL Cool J was cooler. It's like that 50 Cent Ja Rule effect. And I'm not saying LL Cool J is trash. Don't not get me wrong. But you cannot compare these rappers to the lyricists of today, is all I'm saying. There's levels to it. There's a level, but there's a difference between LL and Jay-Z. Do you not agree?
I agree with that 100%.
Does Jarvis agree? Because he's talking crazy tonight. I don't get it.
Yeah, he is. You are talking crazy tonight, Jarvis.
I might get LL over Jay if we be.
Oh my shit!
All right, yo. Yeah. It's been a good podcast, man. Want to thank y'all, man. Either you at work or off work. What you say?
Appreciate it, all right? Like that's how I feel.
What the fuck is wrong with you today, man?
You're taking it too far.
But yeah, to wrap this up, I just wanted to pose that question to y'all, dog, because like I said, I got posed the question over the course of the weekend, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Because like obviously, you know, Mike is regarded as the king of pop, and then Drake is obviously regarded as one of the greatest artists of all time. So I thought it would be an interesting battle.
And
I don't even know who I'll have one in the battle, to be honest with you.
It's a little closer than people think. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
So listen, fellas. I was watching some shit this past weekend. This Kevin Samuels character. I don't know if you guys saw this. Yeah.
What was it? What'd you say?
No, he's a legend. He's a legend.
Yo, you love him too? Yo, this guy's great. So this guy named Kevin Samuels. And like ladies call up to the show.
Oh Lord.
Oh, this the dude who this the dude who be was talking about on Instagram.
This dude, I love this so much. I went back and watched more of his work. This guy's good. Now listen, my question. I was getting into it with my cousin, and she was just like talking about his delivery, yada yada yada. But so y'all all saw the clip there, I assume.
Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for the people who, Jarvis, you're a better explainer than me. Explain what went on in that clip, and then I'll make my point, please.
So basically, a woman called into the show, and she says that she wants a man that makes 6 figures and like no kids, all this other stuff. She was like, "Do you think I can get a man like that?" And he was like, "I mean, ma'am, like, what do you think on a scale of 1 to 10, like?" And you can't use 7, what number would you pick? And she was like, a 5. And he's like, so you're average. And she's like, yeah. So he said, you're average woman, and you have a teenage son. So you're not the most, best attractive one, and a bunch of women that a guy could take. Like, you kind of like damaged goods, kind of. So, I mean, honestly, what you did, you're an average woman, so you need an average man. You really can't have no standards to like, you want this 6-figure dude. And
go ahead.
And he was like, so if you had no makeup on, you think you don't look good? And she was like, I got a body. He said, okay, but like, what does your face look like? He was basically going in on her.
I wouldn't say he was going in on her.
He was. Brando.
He was Brando.
No, not at first, but she kept not accepting the answers.
He was trying to hold back.
And that's what I noticed. Like sometimes a woman will ask you something and want you to react the way she wants you to react, or want you to answer. They go in with what they want to hear. And if you don't give them what they want to hear, they're either going to get angry or keep talking or trying to talk until they get what you want to hear. And she was just kept trying to think that, like, the long story short is, I agree with everything this Kevin Samuels guy was saying. I think he was spot on. And it wasn't just about, a lot of people like took it just about looks. They talked about a lot of other things than just her looks. You know, it was more so about what a man is looking for, the man that the caliber of man that she craves is looking for. So he wasn't saying it to like, hey, nobody wants you. You would never find love. He was just saying like the person that you're looking for is not interested in somebody like you. And what he said that.
I mean, that's facts though.
and I think that every lady should hear that. And all the ladies did hear it because it blew up. But guess what the ladies do when they hear this? Instead of taking heed and taking good advice from this guy, they just kept fighting him again. Just like the lady did. About looks, or beauty is in the eye of the beholder and all this stuff. And you know what? That guy brought up another great point. He was like, this whole queen this, queen that thing culture. That guy was going there. I was going to try to check Kevin Samuels out. But I bring that up.
I think he whacked. I think he's a coward, though. Like, he's sitting there in the dark. Like, who sits there in the dark, in the shadows, like, berating a woman, dog, like dragging a woman. Like, I understand.
You have to watch.
I watched it, though. Like, but I understand that she called into the show and she kept on, like, questioning him, asking him questions. I understand that. But there's, like, a point of, like, overkill. Like, you could have said what he said in a different way.
Listen, the thing is,
let me ask you this before you go on, Drew. If you called up to a show and a lady gave you those same responses that he gave that lady, how would you feel?
I mean, let's just be real. I've been in a situation where I have 2 kids, right? So I have 2 kids, both under 4 years old when I got back into the dating world. So there's been women that straight up told me, I don't talk to men with kids. Like, I find you attractive, but nah. So I understand that to a certain population of women, I can be looked at as undesirable. So like, I guess my issue with this guy is he made it like uniform to all men. I feel like that's not right. Like,
uniform
so I feel like a certain tier of men might have that mindset that he has, but a certain, another population of men won't. So I feel like
that was his point, though.
I think he was going off of probabilities. Like, he was saying most likely.
And not only probabilities, what's going on. She's 36 years old and she's still asking these questions. So obviously what he's saying is true. And not only that, he didn't say that nobody wants her. He's just saying that she is the one that is like looking down on other men in a way. Like the men that want her, she looks down on them and wants these guys. But these guys look kind of, I wouldn't even say look down on her. That is not even looking at her. Just looking through them. You know what I mean? And I think that ladies, they get, and we talked about this, I think one of my first episodes, where it's going to come to a time where you gotta, that checklist we talked about, as time ticks, you got to realize where you stand. You got to realize, I can't ask for this. Or you have to be more realistic about your expectations. And there's a lot of ladies out here that say, you see them post all day. You see them post all day about what they're good at, and they're good for this, and I need me a man, and I can't wait, and they're not realizing that, like, what the people that they're looking for is not looking for them, or the people that they do actually deal with are not taking it all the way to that level with them at this point. You know what I mean? Like, the people that they're actually dealing with, because they always end up on the internet back to either complaining or looking desperate or crying about men or something.
Dang.
No, this is what happens, Jarvis.
Hey, Brando, relax.
No, Jarvis, you see this stuff every day, Jarvis. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not angry, and I'm not mad at him. I'm just reporting what I see on the internet. That's all I'm doing.
I'll agree with Brando's cousin, though, that his delivery is going to turn a lot of people off. Like, if we want to be real, delivery matters. So even though he may be saying facts, or you may be thinking he's, saying the most real thing ever, how he's coming off is gonna matter. Some people aren't gonna hear him and not gonna take him serious based on his delivery.
But this is the thing. Go ahead. Finish up.
But also,
Those yours reaches. Boy.
I mean, that was a pause. I'm not gonna cap. That was a pause.
But to Jarvis, to combat what Jarvis.
Yo, y'all wild, yo. Y'all wild as hell, boy. I swear y'all wild as hell.
I'll let you finish. Hey, yo.
Go ahead and finish up, yo.
And
these guys are trying.
Listen, to combat Jarvis's point, he was doing the same thing to men, and that's what a lot of people did.
Yeah, he did.
You didn't really look into his other videos, like people looked at that video and that was it. If you really looked into it, he does the same thing to men. So it's not like he's only talking to women this way. He was talking to men this way as well.
I don't even think he was like he didn't even say it mean. He didn't like say you're ugly. He didn't say you look like this. He didn't compare. Like he didn't call out her name. He just
it was his like nonchalant. It was his tone and like the way he's coming off.
Because he got frustrated after a while. Because he got frustrated that after a while that you're not like I'm trying to tell you.
You're not comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's not that she's not comprehending because she's dumb. She's just so stuck into what she believes that she can't. Ladies cannot. I'm not saying some. I'm not saying all, Jarvis, but like.
I'm glad I taught you something, Brando.
But it's like a lot of them think they're just like the best catch. A lot of them think they're just the best catch. That's
true.
And a lot of them are. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them are great.
But we do too as men, though. I feel like you're supposed to feel that way when you're on the open market.
And so a lot of times, like women are operating in this sense that they're making a decision. We hold the cards. We choose who we settle down with. Now, ladies choose who they lay with. Ladies have the key to that. Ladies have the key to certain things. Do not get me wrong. But usually men make in most cases, men make the decision, all right, I want to settle down with her. Am I off on that assessment, Jarvis? You're looking at me like I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
What I'm going to say to that
no. I'm asking Jarvis, am I wrong about that?
You're good. You're right. You're right.
No,
I feel like that's more mutual. I disagree with both of you. I feel like that's a more mutual decision.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's mutual when the man wants it. Think of it. Jarvis, you put the ring on your lady's finger. Who had the ring? Who gave the ring away?
Yeah, but I'm sure that there was a conversation prior to the ring being put on the finger.
The point that I'm making,
because women will embarrass the shit out of you. You don't tell them beforehand that you're gonna get engaged to them, and she'll straight up tell your ass no, she's not ready.
Some guys are dumb, Jorel. We're talking.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though. It has to be mutual.
So if a woman tells you no to a proposal, you think the guy's dumb? Like you give that up to IQ?
Yeah, you said that. Yes. Y'all told me that. Y'all told me weeks ago that you should have an idea of there should be a type of understanding before you make that type of decision. Yeah, y'all said that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But like I said, I was more so speaking from the standpoint of that. I don't think it's necessarily a man's decision of whether he's going to be settling down with that particular woman. I feel like it's more of a mutual decision. Because I mean, obviously, women have options just like men do. You know what I'm saying? It's not. They're not. Go ahead.
When I say settle down, what I'm saying is like. And like I was saying before, like Drew was saying before, the average, the average man, they say you pick your wife or you find your wife, and the wife gets found. That's just like that's the structure that y'all teach me all the time. Is all I'm saying. That's the structure y'all teach me. It is not. What are y'all talking about? When a man finds a wife, he found a good thing. This is what y'all say. Y'all say that. Y'all say a woman should never propose to a man. A man is making this decision. A man is choosing. I'm not saying that a woman.
But to Jorel's point, it's mutual because.
Of course. But
the woman has to say yes, so it's mutual.
Yes, of course. But what I'm saying is.
Because look, Brando, I'm looking at it from a standpoint is that the women, though you could see her as a wife, as wifey material, or as a wife. You know what I'm saying? But she may not view you as husband material. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes. The one you want don't want you.
Yeah, it's mutual.
Yeah. It's mutual. Yeah.
If you go up to Joy Taylor tomorrow with a ring and propose to her, she's gonna say no. So
that's why of course you have to. That goes back to. But I operate in my realm. That's all. Like
and that was my point.
So if everybody, I'm speaking of everybody operating in their social circles.
And that was the point I was going to bring up is that everybody is in a bracket. Whether you like it or not, every person in the world is in a bracket. And 9 times out of 10, you date within your bracket, whether it's looks, whatever the case may be. Now you will have outliers. You'll have, somebody crazy just lucked up or whatever and got somebody out their bracket. But most of the time, most people will date someone that's on the equivalent as them. And that's just really how that's how it is.
And that's all the man was telling her.
But he didn't. I think to Drew's point, he didn't elaborate that well. He didn't specify that.
So Drew, you said basically ugly people marry ugly people.
It's not just about looks. It's not just
okay people marry okay people.
That's part of it.
Pretty people are with pretty people. I mean, that's true.
That's kind of that's a
I
part
don't
of
know.
it.
I don't know if I see that all the time though. I got to think about it, but I don't know if I see that.
Most of the time, yes, that is.
Yeah, we have exceptions. You have exceptions, but come on,
when
Jarvis.
you see two people together, they're usually the same level. They're usually the same caliber.
Look how vain we are, dog, as a society. It's a thing.
It's not even about looks.
But you got to remember, fellas,
it's about who you around.
Especially you, Josh, you got to remember, when you first see somebody, you're going based off physical attraction, obviously.
Yeah.
When you first see them. And then obviously afterwards, everything else falls in the line about the personality traits, about the things that they're into, about morals, characteristics, things of that nature. But
we're not saying,
you know that if you're an attractive person, you're not going to go down on the standard if you're used to dating somebody with that physical standard.
Dang, okay.
We're not saying looks is the end all be all, but it, like Jorel said, that's the initial attraction to someone without even knowing them or speaking to them. Are you attracted to them or not?
Dang.
Especially for men. Because dudes can be ugly and get beautiful girls, but you have to just, but it's not just about looks and all of that. It's more so status. It's more so you don't have access to these people that's not in your bracket. You don't rub shoulders with them. You're not in these rooms to even meet people. And that's something he seems like, where are you going to find this man? You don't know them. If it's not somebody you related to or like a uncle or somebody like that, you don't know these men in your social circle.
Brando wants Joy Taylor. He'll never meet her. So
First of all,
you are in the same circles as her.
Yes, I am.
All right.
No,
here we go.
All right, I'll get some water.
Let me tell you something. I can dine with the president, and I go eat a breadcrumb on the street corner with a bump tomorrow. I would do.
What circles are you in that she's in?
I'm in all circles. Just know that, Drew. I rub shoulders with these people. I'm not lying to you.
Who? Tell me who.
Come on, man. I'm not going to start. I'm not going to do that. There's no rub shoulders. I'm in elbows. I keep saying elbows. That's the word I'm looking for.
He said Melvin, dog. Melvin's his homeboy. So I mean, he can easily be Joy Taylor.
Listen, this is like a Venn diagram. You're over here. Joy's over here. I'm trying to see where they align, bro. Where do the circles meet?
I rub elbows, Drew. I'm in the rooms. I'm telling you,
I just want to know one person. Who?
Drew, the reason I walk them in the room, the reason that I walk up in these rooms,
Drew,
I don't yap. That's why I'm in these rooms, because I don't go yapping about it. I'm just like, I'm in the rooms. Because
I don't go yapping about it.
I don't rub elbows. I have access.
You can tell Brando's a dad, dog. He told me yapping.
Hey, please. I don't listen. Now, I am an exception to these rules. Do not get me wrong. No, I am.
Like he chill with Issa Rae, Eddie Murphy, dog.
Like he done been in a room with Jay-Z and all the. Hey, shut down! Brando, you've not been in a room with Jay-Z, Brando.
Not hope. I say this: people to that level, though. I say this with even more fame than him. But anyway, with more fame, that's a fact.
You've been in rooms with people. All right, bro. Whatever.
That was more fame.
This nigga Brando was working as a server at a fucking fundraiser, dog. Talking about out rubbed elbows. You was giving him an hors d'oeuvre, nigga. Fuck out of here. You rubbed elbows.
It's not true, Drew. It's not true.
Hey, Brando, wow, cuz. I swear he is.
I'm not lying.
We just want a name, dog.
Okay, man.
What is giving a name gonna do? What is giving a name gonna do? What is giving a name gonna do?
That's not my style, Drew. I feel bad telling you this much. I feel bad, but I have a point to prove right now. I have a point to prove. I'm trying to tell you guys something. But I am an exception. I say this. because I'm not of this world, so I don't really go by social standards. No, I'm saying what? What?
No, what is going on, bro?
Hey, y'all been capping tonight, dog.
No,
Jarvis and Brando were on one. At first it was Jarvis, now it's Brando.
No, I'm telling y'all the truth. Jarvis was some bullshit. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all that's true. And it's not about like I was saying, it's not about looks. It's about just what you're around, your environment.
Now this world.
I'm not in this, no, I'm saying I'm not of this world, meaning that I don't know about the social constructs, like the social status.
So you don't know that, you don't know if you're in a room with Oprah that's a big deal.
I mean, I'm gonna know that's a big deal to everyone else, but it's not gonna be a big deal to me.
I feel you.
Me personally, that's all I'm saying. But I will understand that I am in the presence of some elite. I haven't been in a room with Oprah. No, I wasn't in the room with Oprah. To let you know. And all I'm saying is this. This is I just say this to say this. I kind of agree with 100% with what the dude was saying. Would I have been a little bit nicer about it? Maybe, but he wasn't as mean as I feel that others are making it seem. But long story short, what I really want to know, I want a lady's perspective on this, to be honest with you. So we might have to bring this up in the next few weeks or so. But do ladies ever feel that, like, hey, maybe it's me, maybe I'm the reason that I'm in this position I don't want to be? Because at the end of the day, they're calling that show, Jarvis. I'm just asking. They're calling that show, and they're like looking for love. But when they call the show, it's usually like, hey, what's wrong with men? They never be like, what's wrong with me?
So, Brandon, you watched this show before, dog?
Yes, I went back and watched a lot of it after I saw the clip. I'm telling you, I got so much. Jarvis, let me tell you another thing, Jarvis. Let me tell you something else that I noticed. It's not just you, it's society. We're not allowed to criticize or say anything bad about women or any type of critique. Look at your faces light up every time I say something that you guys don't think the ladies are going to deem or like the ladies are going to like. Everybody gets nervous. This is not good. It's no hate or nothing like that. Of course, we love ladies. They're up for critique. They do a lot of wrong things. Period.
It's more so about the climate. It's more so about the climate of today that we live in, dog. So you got to.
That's my point. But that's stupid. Like, that's stupid because a woman can be obviously wilding out. Like, we all would agree, but everybody would want to tippy-toe around saying it. Like, are you in women's business? Why are you speaking on women? Or like all of these buzzwords that's going on around. I'm like, listen, man, we're allowed to criticize ladies. We need to stop that climate. Whatever climate that is where we can't criticize ladies needs to end immediately. They're not above criticism. They're out here living grimy just like men do. They lie just like men do. They're foul just like men are. They can set you up. They rob. They kill. They steal. They do everything. But all of a sudden, we just have to tippy-toe around them. We have to tippy-toe around what we say about them. And I don't get all of that. I don't get it. And it's not like you can't be respectful. I'm not saying, have a ticket to disrespect ladies. I would never do that. I'm the one who calls them the ladies. So I'm a very respectful man. I'm a very respectful man. I call them the ladies. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to call a spade a spade. If men, I'm going to criticize men when they do wrong. Shouldn't women be treated equally? That's all I'm saying. We got to stop that climate. So from now on, if one of us have a negative comment to say about a lady, I don't want to see any faces being made. We can say it. Guys. We have the right. If we're saying the truth, we have the right to say it. Now, if people want to rebuttal and come in, we welcome that too. But things will be said by me anyway, and they don't have to be mad at me because I'm gonna speak the truth. That's all I can do. I just like to bring unbiased opinions. That's all.
Well said, Brando. Well said.
Well, I hope you guys agree with me. No.
Boy wants some backup now.
Brandon about to get killed in the comment section by the women.
Oh, so you got.
Hey, ladies, let me tell you something, ladies. I mean no harm. I mean, I don't want.
Here comes the backtrack. Here comes the
copping a plea. He copping a plea. Now he doubling back.
I'm a little, y'all. I'm nervous. This is just how bad it is. I'm nervous now because I said that. I'm nervous. But anyways, I think everybody should.
You'll be all right.
I think everybody should just everybody should just not be so pressed to find love. And I don't think you should be calling up the show about love. I think that's something that should just happen to you naturally.
Don't
and you shouldn't go looking. That's my opinion on that, though.
So
facts.
Here's my question for y'all, dog. So we all know growing up, like, you know, the older cats telling you, dog, the strip club this, strip club that. So when you came of age to go to the strip club, like, what was your first experience like, bro? And like, did it live up to its billing?
I almost got killed by the mafia.
What?
And,
what?
In Miami.
You get mad at Brando?
What? This is a true story. This was in my first.
The mafia, dog, in a strip club, bro.
Yeah, I ran
That's
out.
Wild.
I ran out on like a crazy. So what happened was I got caught up in a moment.
I remember this.
I got caught up in the moment. It's a long story. Listen, it's too long for me to even explain. Long story short, I got caught up in the moment. The ladies were taking me places I never thought I would go. And I'm just thinking
he was in the rooms.
I was in the rooms. Brando was in the boom boom room. You know, Brando was in the boom boom room.
Thought you was out of this world, nigga. Until that bill came, this ass was in the world.
Hey, boy. All I'm gonna say is this, man. I got a praying grandma, man. That I'm here today. I have a praying grandma, and I just thank God I got a praying grandma.
Your grandma's not praying for you. The strip club, my boy. What are you talking about?
I made it out alive.
She's praying over protection, dog, to protect her.
Yeah.
So she knew you were in trouble?
I don't know. I escaped that shit with no phone. All my friends left me. So I don't have no. I gotta hope I make the Uber call, like hit the button before my phone die. The mafia is after me. There's strippers chasing after me. I'm in the middle of Miami by myself. My friends are gone. I just felt like I was on the island. It was crazy. Long story short, I'm gonna tell you the story. This is a true story. I'll tell it one day. I got a lot of these in my belt, man. Trust me, man. I've lived a wild life.
Oh, that's scary, bro. Like, no cap.
It was very scary. It was very scary.
This boy Brando love running out on bills, dog. Ran out on the dinner bill.
How you run out on a stripper bill? Cause that's crazy.
It was doing more than stripping.
Damn, you weren't doing no tipping. The fuck?
No, but other than that, I've had great times in the strip club. I love the strip club. You know, when I love it. I love the music that they play there. I love the ladies.
Hey, the food in the strip club, bro, be hitting, bro. No bull, no cat.
The food is great. Yeah, I can't remember my first time there. I can't remember my first incident. Like my first
time was in Houston. Yeah, Houston.
That's a good place for it to be your first time.
Yeah, it was. I had a good time. I ain't gonna say there, but I had a good time in Houston.
You ever been to them 757 strip clubs?
No, I don't go to Virginia strip clubs.
That's nasty.
Well, hey, you know, it'd be funny if we sent Kevin Samuels in there. That'd be so funny.
Hey, but look, I've been to some pretty nice strip clubs. Obviously, you know, I've been to Houston, Miami, DC.
Charlotte is great.
I've never been to Charlotte strip club.
Oh, Onyx. Great place.
I went to Onyx. I think that's where I went to Onyx in Houston.
Yeah, Onyx too. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Onyx is great.
Me, like when I first came, like my first going to the strip club was like probably like 16 in Houston, like with my cousin, and like my cousin gave me like $100. I'm like, yo, $100, all right. So I'm like just spending it, and like I'm like, yo, it was just weak to me. I'm like, yo, like I'm spending all this money for what? At a strip club it's like
you gotta know how to spend your money when you're there, Jarvis.
I'm like I can like my thought process at that age is like, this is whack. Like, you tricking, dog. Like, you can just go meet a regular chick at the mall and get more action than that.
No, you won't. No, you will not.
No, you won't. No, you will not.
So you don't think a dude can bag a bad chick that's off the random?
You said what?
I mean, you can bag a joint off the random, but you got to put some work in.
What's the likelihood? What's the likelihood of you bagging a joint the same day and have her twerking on you the same day?
I mean, it happens, but not
I'm saying the likelihood.
Look, Drew got a point, guy. Drew got a point, guy.
Jarvis, you didn't do the strip club right. It's too late for you now, buddy. Though you missed the boat. It's okay. You missed the boat.
I thought it was a waste of money, dog. To be honest with you,
it is a waste of money, but it's a good time.
Hey, look, you'll trade away 1 million strippers for one good woman.
That's real.
I think that's overstated. I don't know about that. See, everybody always says that, man.
Damn, Brando, I was trying to bail you. That was the moment to bail you out. That was the bail out moment. That was the assist, the LeBron and shit. I'm walking away like D Wade.
Brando say he'd rather keep like 1,000 bad joints than one good girl, dog.
I mean, then both. I say this, both are great. I think both are great. You know, what's worse is having neither. Now that's bad, but having one of the others,
you feel like that.
Yeah, having one of the others not that bad, man. I've dealt with. Well, I've had 1,000 beautiful strippers. I'm not going to say that, but I've lived both the single life and the bachelor life, and I honestly love both equally. You know, and I'll say this: I have less complaints in the bachelor life than I do in the relationship life. I say I have less complaints. I'm not saying it's better, but I have less complaints.
Well, you know, when you get in a relationship, you have more expectations.
Exactly. I have somebody that answer, quote unquote, answer to. Exactly. Now, is that well said, Jorel? You kind of just psychoanalyze me right there. That's probably what it is. I don't like dealing with that.
Hey, look, man, I've been doing a lot of reading, man. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, man. I'm trying to put y'all boys on game.
Yeah,
I think for you, Brando, I think it's because you're what they call a free spirit. That's exactly who you are. You don't really like being, you know, quote unquote tied down. Yeah. So that's just who you are as a person. So I can see that for you.
Yeah. Because I can't stand like going to work or something like that. Like it drives me crazy if I have to go to work. Like it eats me alive. I know it's weird, man. I know. Because I gotta be like, I'm stuck there like for that long time, and I gotta do this, and I can't move freely. Like I hate it. So Drew's right, but I like the relationship too. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing like coming home to you having a long day of that life.
The stability is a huge part.
Yeah, I love both. I love
real.
both.
That's
What
real.
do you guys? Well, I can't answer. Let me ask Jorel. Hey, Jorel. Let's say like you're getting the best of each. So you're getting the best of the relationship world and the best of the bachelor world. Which life is the best for you right now? I'm not saying like down the line. I'm just saying, or even down the line for the next 10 years, what would you prefer?
Dang, 10 years, that's a long time, bro.
The relationship.
We're young, man. We'll be in our early 40s.
That ain't.
Well, I mean,
listen. No, before you answer, Jorel. Listen.
I'm young. I don't know about people out there. I'm young.
Before Jorel answers, if you're 40 years old and you're still out here trying to run the streets, hang it up. Give it up. You're doing too much. You're doing too much, man.
But basically that's what I was about to say, Brando. I was about to say I would more so prefer and love the city of being in a relationship because of the fact that I can continue to grow and pour into my partner, and my partner can do the same. Now, granted, I'm always going to have somebody to be there. It's a stable relationship. I can depend on them. They can depend on me, type of deal. But when you go into your single bag, bro, you never know what to expect. The game changes so much. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, this is a young. Yes, it is. It's a young man.
The game never changes, buddy.
No, the game changes, bro. Trust me, the game changes, bro. Like think about it. 10 years ago, when sliding in chicks' DMs. 10 years ago, people won't slide in chicks' DMs. It's super easy now. Like Tinder wasn't a thing now. I mean, Tinder wasn't a thing then like it is now. Huh?
The game got better.
It's definitely made dating easier. But I'm saying you still have to put forth the effort to meet up with the person. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people
update your tool bag, bro. Like you can't.
Brando, you have to adapt.
Yeah, you have to continue to adapt. That's what I'm saying.
It's nothing to adapt, man.
It changes.
You're adapting to technology. You got to do that.
That's a change.
Brando, speaking from a guy that was like, it was in a long relationship. Like 7-year span between me being single. Like when I first got back in the game, I was like texting Drew and Jorel like Like, what I do is like, I'm about to go to the mall and get some girls, and Drew was like, no. I remember this conversation. Drew was like, no, dog. Like, it's so easy. Like, we ain't even got to go to the mall. We gotta get this little app right here.
Yeah.
Wait for something to line up.
You see, it was easy to learn.
No, but in terms of
what do I say?
Like, it was still a learning curve.
It's in terms of the conversation. 10 years ago, nobody was using emojis. Nobody was using gifts 10 years ago. That's a big part of big part of the conversation. If you don't really know how to get into that bag, girls, they're gonna think like, who is am I dating a 50-year-old?
Think you
that means you don't know how to conversate then.
No, that's about adapting. That's what if you weren't in the game?
So the people that are good at conversating, like so what y'all telling me is all y'all telling me is there's new technology. But my point is, if you were good at communication and talking with the old technology,
no, you're not.
Brando, all right. Let's say there was a dude that went in. Let's say he was in jail from 2000, and let's say he got out in 2010. That the dating game is completely different.
From 2000 to 2010 would have been wild.
Yeah. He's gonna get out with a phone. He's not gonna know what's going on.
That's
if you're a girl getter, you're gonna.
These girls don't.
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you from the standpoint, Brando, of like if you're speaking to women and you know how to communicate with a woman. Yes, easily you're gonna seal the deal. But the thing is, like
I don't know, dog. A lot of these chicks don't like being bagged in public anymore, dog.
Exactly.
Like, they don't.
Then you don't bag them in public. Then don't bag them in public.
But that dude is gonna get out of jail and be like, yo, I'm like Jarvis, I'm about to go to the mall, I'm about to bag me some joint, you know what I'm saying?
Jarvis is mad old school in general. He's just an old school type of cat. You gotta call
old
Jarvis
school type of cat.
You gotta call Jarvis
cat.
But it wasn't that long ago that people were still doing it though.
So time out, is it really old school to like bag a woman person?
Yeah. No, it's not. No,
it is.
Not. Man, no, it's not.
Like cats aren't booking numbers anymore.
Yeah, it's not as prominent as it was.
Yeah, I mean, Brando, it's not as prominent as it was.
I'm about
to call my little cousin, bro. I'm about to call
No. Of course, you're calling a little kid. No, he's not doing it because
he's in college.
He's in college. He's in college.
Yeah, little kid. He don't have the balls to do it. But what I'm saying is,
what do you mean, Brando? We were in college. We were bagging chicks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because we come from that. He grew up in social media his whole life.
That's
the point.
I know. We're not kids. We're not them.
That's what I'm saying, though. 10 years from now, it's going to change again. It's going to continue to evolve.
And guess what the girl is going to do? Evolve with the times. Greg Popovich, fucking, what's it? Bill Belichick. You evolve with the times.
So Popovich and Belichick are girl getters?
Last time I checked, Bill Belichick stuck with his girl for 20 years or 19 years.
And guess what? If Bill, after that 19 years or 20 years, if he had to get back in the game, you know what he's going to do? Adapt. The same way
he's not successful right now. He's not successful.
Who?
Belichick. He's not successful right now.
Are you calling him Jarvis?
He's 6-6. He's 6-6. His whole team started to be.
Jarvis, call him right quick. Call your cousin.
Which one you calling?
Kai.
Oh yeah. Good choice.
Trying to see it.
He's a girl getter too, Brando. He's a girl.
He's a girl getter, dog.
He's gonna tell you he can talk to. He's gonna tell you he does it in person. Then he's gonna say I would talk to the girl in person if I have to. That's what I want to do at the time.
We can't hear it. Are you calling? We can't hear it, Jarvis.
I'm trying to FaceTime. I don't think it's gonna go.
I hear it. He ain't pick up yet.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Dang, I don't know any other young boys who know we can call out on this stuff, dog. Nah, he ain't gonna pick up. It'll be interesting to see.
I mean, we can have that conversation at a later date.
Yeah,
it's just wild to think that it's old school to like book a woman's number in public.
Jarvis, it's not old school.
I don't think it's old school. I think it's just not as common.
Yeah.
The only thing making it old school is you calling it book a number. Stop saying that. That's just making it sound old school. What the fuck is book a number? No. What?
This boy Jarvis pulled out a pen and pad, dog. He can write your hey, young girl.
Yo, Brando is crazy as shit, boy. I swear he is. He said the only thing that's making it old school is you keep saying the number. Stop saying it.
Like,
Yeah,
you
man.
No, it's just you bag her, cuz.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like a big deal. You're just talking. Like it could be somebody you work with or somebody you in class with.
That's different because you have a relationship. We're talking about just blind, just going like Jarvis said, just going to the mall, just blind. You never seen a girl before.
I don't think people go to the mall to go look for that.
That's what we're saying. You're just agreeing with us.
No, you didn't let me finish. However, if I happen to run into something that catches my eye, I'm not saying me personal. I'm just saying people in general.
No, Brando, you'll pursue a woman in the mall if need be.
Who?
You
personally?
Yes.
Depends on my mood, but yes, I'm not above that at all. Yes, I would do it.
All we're saying is that it's not as prominent as
I'm not saying every time I see an attractive lady, I'm approaching her. I'm not saying
here's the thing, dog, because like we experienced both sides of it. We experienced life where you had to get a girl's number in person, and we experienced technology life. So when you have guys our age, like after they, meet the woman on a social app, a dating app, like once they meet in person, it's like we know how to talk to a woman face to face, like physical interaction.
So now you had to even bet. That is true, Jarvis. That's very true.
You can't be on the first date being all awkward, like on your phone, like I don't make eye contact type stuff. So
yeah, you're right, Jarvis. We are perfect. Because we did get to experience both. So what we'll do is have a great conversation online, and then when we meet up, our energy is still the same because we used to meeting women.
Yeah.
So and a lot of these women are dealing with guys who not. So sometimes I'm like, I'm amazing to some people because the competition is just low. Because they, people don't.
Facts, dog.
It's just what it is right now. I don't get it. But
so Brando, I answered your question. Now I want you to answer mine. What would you rather prefer? Would you rather prefer the relationship or your single bag?
That's a tough question. It's very hard because I love both. I really do love both. And right now, I'm pretty sure my answer changed. Right now, if you ask me today, I would lean slightly towards bachelor off of this simple fact. There's less conflict in my life to where I'm at odds with another person. And I'm not saying that a relationship is full of being at odds, or it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Then you shouldn't be in that relationship anyway. But it does feel good not to have to answer to anybody. Like that is a good feeling. However, no, it's just a good feeling.
I feel that.
It's a good feeling. But don't get me wrong. Like I see all my friends and all my family are getting married and having babies, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna. I feel like Uncle Jesse. I feel like Uncle Jesse sometimes. Yeah, just the only single guy around sometimes. But
I'll tell you that, dog. It's better to be, the only single guy, like really, I guess, secure in what you want in a person and not willing to like bend your standards. As opposed to people who like just meet someone as like not towards the standards. They marry them, they're unhappy, they end up
people be rushing. Yeah, people rush too fast. I don't be understanding that. Like Jarvis, you know how you like when you went through your relationship and when you moved on to your next one, you took a normal process. You know what I mean? I be seeing people like boys and ladies and men. It's like they have a new partner every 3 or 4 months, or like every year. Like there's no way you keep falling in love this much. Like it ain't that much love in the world.
That's the fear of being alone.
Yeah. That's
people aren't comfortable in their own skin.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a red flag to me when it comes to me looking at a partner. Like when I see them girls is like talking about men and relationship talk on the internet all day, it's like they consume with relationship shit.
I think the problem with today's society is that everybody is so infatuated with the fact of being validated by somebody else.
Exactly, and now exactly, Jorel. And this is the era of couples. So like all our favorite rap stars and singers are all wifed up, and that's like. Speaking of which, why we gotta believe that thought porn star about Little Baby? Why is it because she said that it's a fact that he cheated on his girl, and now this is the talk of the town? I don't like that.
My first time hearing about this.
Yeah, I didn't.
Lil Baby, porn star came out and said Lil Baby paid her to sleep with her.
$16K.
Bang.
And then on his birthday weekend after like his girl
He tried to pay her off.
$16K.
Nah,
no,
he paid her to have sex with her.
And she signed the NDA.
Out, right? And not
no, she signed the NDA. And she told
she signed the NDA and she said something?
Yeah.
Yeah, now she's getting sued. Congratulations, dummy.
Allegedly.
But he paid
she's
her
a porn
off.
Star. What's your name? Miss London.
Miss London.
Have y'all heard of her? Y'all watch porn? Y'all heard of her?
Nope.
Who does?
All y'all watch
porn. I don't watch pornography, my brother.
Me neither. I thought we talked about watching porn.
No, speaking of, so I'm over here with, a family member.
Okay.
We're talking over the weekend.
Yo, Jarvis.
Can you hear me?
Talking about, is your mic plugged in? Pause.
Hey, yo. It should be.
I can't really. It don't sound like it is.
Kind of far away.
What about now?
Yeah, it's better.
A little better.
All right. So I had a family member over, and she said that if her husband was to watch pornography, she considers that cheating. Like, what are y'all views on that?
Man, it's interesting because I actually just read that book. Remember that What Radical Husbands Do book I was telling y'all about? Mm-hmm. And it said essentially that kind of like falls into the realm of cheating because you're basically imagining what another woman could be doing for you. Like you're getting pleasure from that. You're getting aroused from that, essentially. Crazy. So, I mean, now that, I've looked at it from that perspective, then yeah, you could consider it cheating.
I think we touched on this a couple of weeks ago. If I'm not
mistaken. Yeah, we talked about this.
It sounds similar. It was a different type of question. Oh, I remember what it was. It wasn't exactly this. For me personally, I'm gonna say this: if my girl sees me watching porn, I don't consider that cheating. If I see her watching porn, I'm probably gonna consider that cheating.
Shut your ass up.
I know. It's not right. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right.
Brando,
just don't get caught.
You're talking.
Brando is on his future vibes, bro. Something crazy.
Just don't get caught. Just get caught. Just don't get caught. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to get caught. I don't like that. And that's another reason I said that about the other day. Let me tell you something. Remember I said I don't like when girls go through your phone because they might find stuff about other people as well and stuff like that. You know what else they found out? The porn you're into. They found out the type of porn you like. And if the porno that you like is not the type of girl they are, then they're going to be mad at you. I'm telling you. They found out the porn you look at. Man, these girls, this is why I like, man, you get no privacy. I can't even watch. They figured out the porn I like. I don't tell nobody the porn I watch. Nobody knows the porn I watch. Nobody knows that.
Yo, y'all wild as hell, bro. Y'all wild as hell, cuz.
Brando mad his fetish is getting out, dog.
Brando got midget fetishes, cuz. I swear he does. I can see Brando with the midget fetishes, cuz.
Yeah, man.
He look like he would rock with little midgets, bro. Little people, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't denied. You ain't say no yet.
I did say no. Oh. It's not my bag. That's not my bag. You will never know what my bag is. The only person who know who fucking digged through my phone and found out.
So all we gotta do is talk to your ex.
Brother had flashbacks, dog.
Yeah.
So we call your ex. We'll find out what your fetish is.
Yeah, why you want to know that, dog? Hey, yo.
Why you know my fetish? You don't need to know my fetish. You don't know. Jarvis is absolutely right. Don't inquire about my fetish and don't call anyone asking. Don't do that.
Y'all are wild, cuz. I swear.
Don't do that.
Right. Oh man, we gotta wrap this up though, dog.
All right.
Good. Let's get on to the what you been on.
You the host, boy. Go ahead, wrap it up then.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up then. Jarvis messed it up, cuz recently.
But yeah, so what I've been on, bro, like Queen's Gambit on Netflix.
What'd you say?
A Queen's Gambit on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, that show is tough. So I've been on that. Juicy J album. Dog, Juicy J doesn't get the credit he deserves, man. That's a pioneer in this rap game. Like, the shit that he was producing like in the 90s is current now. It's current now, so
his sound is timeless.
Crazy. So, I think he needs to be in a lot of those conversations. But
he needs to be in a battle.
Yeah. Joey said it like to really be appreciated, he needs to be in a battle so you can really understand like all he's done.
Yeah.
And so like a battle someone that's like in a higher regard than him and see how that'll pan out. But so my song of the week is Loaded Up with NLE Chopper. Like, song's hard. Love it. Also,
did Jarvis say NLE Chopper?
Yeah.
Damn, that's wild, cuz I never heard Jarvis listen to the
Can't picture that, but okay.
Yeah, me either.
Memphis boys, dog. But yo, also I'm listening to Last Train to Paris. Oh, that
Classic
right there. Classic.
Tough.
We gotta give Puff his flowers on that one, bro. Like,
oh, speaking of which, excuse me. What's the name was on the big hit on that song? Keisha Cole.
Oh yeah.
I think when it comes to Ashanti, I think Ashanti is being extremely disrespected. They act like Ashanti doesn't have more hits than Keisha Cole.
Yeah,
you might like
pull out the paint.
This is my.
Ashanti's gonna get her out the paint.
Yeah, Ashanti got too many hits.
I don't think neither one.
I don't know about get her out the paint, but
yeah,
I do agree that Ashanti I think is gonna win.
Numbers wise, she would. Number wise, Ashanti will get out the paint. Numbers wise, but you guys see how the battle goes. The songs they played in reaction, but I do want to. I just think that Ashanti's being very disrespected.
So people are saying Keisha Cole's going to like wax her?
A lot of people are saying that Keisha Cole's going to win.
Hey, that's crazy.
And Ashanti has way more hits.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Keisha Cole was doing very well and made the comment about Beyonce. Then the Beehive basically just ended her career. So.
But she had a good enough. She has a catalog. She has a catalog to compete. Do not get me wrong. Oh, speaking of which, I picked Ashanti last week. You see how I foreshadow? I picked out Ashanti song, "The Way That I Love You," and then the next week she's in the battle.
You rubbing shoulders, dog.
You in the rooms with them people.
Yeah, it's good. You're out of this world, my boy. That's why.
Yeah, I'm rubbing elbows out of this world. Yeah.
But as far as what I've been on, bro, I didn't know. How come? Do any of y'all have HBO?
Bro, I've been talking about The Undoing for the last 5 weeks.
I know, but I'm saying, bro, you didn't tell me that Fresh Prince is up there.
I said, bro, the reunion. I talked about the reunion.
No, not the reunion. Not the reunion. The seasons. The seasons of Fresh Prince.
We talked about that too.
Why do you need the seasons of Fresh Prince on HBO?
That's why the reunion was on HBO because
Brando, I need it.
Why?
I need it, cuz. What do you mean? Fresh Prince is classic.
It's bro, I'm still watching channel already. What do you mean? It's always on. The Fresh Prince not hard to find.
I don't watch cable. I don't watch cable. Number one, but I mean, I'm still flipping between The Office and then now I'm watching Fresh Prince, and then I came across some R&B music. Listen to Alicia Keys, bruh. There's a track with her and Khaled. It's an older track, but it's called like So Done.
Khalid. Yeah, Khalid. I was about to say DJ Khaled.
I'm about to say that's wild. That's a wild combo.
But that joint is tough. So Done. Her featuring Khalid.
Khalid is super tough, dog.
Yeah, y'all will definitely enjoy that. And then Jarvis, that Masego album, man.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. I would definitely
impressive.
7.5? 7.5?
Huh? 7.5. Absolutely. So, and Brando, Epidemic, like it. I like it.
Come on, man. That's 2 albums. That's 2 albums, not 2 songs. This man said 2 albums. Come on, man.
I like it. I do. I'm not gonna cap, Drew.
I'm changing my sleeper for the week. My sleeper. My sleeper was gonna be Gunna, Future Street Sweeper, but in honor of Jorel's evolution, I gotta go with a Money Man song. Let me. So many classics. Which one do I want today? I'm gonna give him one off of Epidemic since we're Epidemic. I already did No Lies. I want to do Money Man, Take It Back as my sleeper of the week. Also, what I've been on, I watched a lot of football. The season is winding down. The fight for the NFC least is ratcheting up. So I've been paying attention to that. That's funny. And I watched Power Book 2 came back. Why don't y'all never talk about Power Book? That's the most classic show out of all of these shows. Y'all
I didn't even get to watch the latest episode. I'm gonna probably catch it tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna say something. Mary J. Blige is not the best actress on this show, but I like her. I still like her.
She's the worst. She's the worst actress.
She's not worse than Lala.
Yeah, Lala was bad on Power. She was pretty.
They're about even.
Nah, Lala was bad.
They're about even.
They can kind of get.
Lala was bad, bro. Towards the end, Lala was very bad.
Mary J's bad. I don't get it.
But Mary J. Blige, at least she's a little more believable than Lala. I give her the edge in believability.
Yeah,
that's it,
bruh. When she got hit, it was terrible acting.
Is Lala believable on The Shy? Y'all think?
She's on The Shy?
I don't watch The Shy.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the latest season.
The dude went away.
If Lala's in
Lala's on The Shy?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I probably won't watch it then.
Lala's bad, dog. She's. We know why she's on shows because number one, she's Carmelo's wife, and she's nice to look at.
I mean, I'm gonna say something, man. I don't like what she's done, man.
I'm not a fan of it either, but I mean, it's nice aesthetically looking at. To look at it aesthetically.
Something bothers off to me. I don't know what it is. I can't put my.
You're right. Now you got a point, dog. You're right, Brando. Now that you say that, I see what you're saying. It's not like dang, she bad. It's like okay.
She's trying way. Ever since she's been trying a little too hard, in my opinion. Like she's posing a little too. She doesn't look natural. She wants to be bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's supposed to be like.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, it's like she's trying too hard for me lately. La, you ain't got to do that, La. Be more like Ashanti. You know? Yeah, be more like Ashanti. You see Ashanti just looking good walking around. Yeah,
Ashanti's natural too.
Oh, the girl is. I also pick her. I love Keisha Cole too. This is a beautiful battle. I like both of these ladies.
I mean, you rubbed elbows with both of their circles. So
is that battle Thursday?
Saturday, I believe. I heard. But yeah, so that's what I've been on this week. So my song of the week is gonna be Money Man, Take It Back. Shout out to Jorel for coming around and listening to me. I love when people listen to the music that I tell them to listen to. I try to convince them that this was a good feeling, and I think he's gonna enjoy it from now on. Drew and Jarvis.
Yeah, y'all do gotta jump on that Money Man train.
I never said he was bad. Brando's just overhyping him.
I'm not overhyping him.
You put him in your top 4 of all time. You're overhyping him.
Brando. I'm not rolling with you on that one now.
I said my personal.
I mean, if it is his personal, it was his personal. So I will shoot some bail on that one.
I'm personally offended by him doing that.
You just put Drake. You said Drake will beat Michael Jackson in your personal.
It's not crazy, actually.
And neither is Money Man being in my top 4. Once you listen to the music and realize he can spit, he talks about great topics.
Not trash. I will give Brando that.
I never said he was bad.
He has a right to be in my top 4. Trust me.
Okay.
Anyway, if you're all for it.
What do you mean?
Drew hasn't gone.
I'm done with Drew. I'm done with Drew.
Get Drew's ass out the paint.
Nah, I need my time. You're gonna interrupt me anyway in about 2 seconds, so it doesn't matter.
Look, this is Drew's segment. Everybody shut the hell up.
Anyways, for me, like with Brando, I did watch Power, the new episode. The acting is terrible. I mean, it's been that way for the whole season.
All of them are just
but the acting's pretty bad. But I mean, it's okay. You know, nothing crazy, but it's okay. It gives me an hour, to do something. So yeah, watch Power. The Undoing finished. So if y'all haven't, I know Jarvis is planning on getting into it
tonight.
So I would highly recommend it. It's over now, so go watch that. I gotta keep bringing it up. It's just great. It's great. It'll have me on the edge of your seat every episode. But anyway, me and my girl, we're just scrolling trying to find something to watch. We came across this it's like dating reality show. It's called Are You the One? I think it's on Netflix. That's kind of old, but it was kind of interesting. It's trash. But hey, I fell for it. It's trash drama. You already know what's going on, fighting. People drinking, but for some reason it catches my attention. I don't know. Hey,
what's it called?
Are You the One? It's called Are You the One? So basically, there's 10 women and 10 men. they're put on an island or whatever, and they send in their dating profiles, and these relationship experts have their perfect match that is there. So it's up to them to find their perfect match out of the 10 people of the opposite sex. So if by the end of the show, if all 10 match up, they all get $1 million. Kind of a cool concept, but
it understands like that seems very like the chances are low.
So every week they get to find out, like eliminate, like, am I the match with that person? So it's ways to eliminate people, but anyway, it's just trash drama. But hey, it's entertainment. In terms of music, y'all gotta check out this Raheem. So he put out like a single like last year that was fire. But
Raheem,
it's
Raheem Devon? We know. Come on now.
Raheem Devon. Like it's 2007. No, boy. It's Raahim. Raheem. It's called I Knew Better. Is the name of his project. It's on his fire. Also, Blast put out the deluxe for No Love Lost.
How you gonna steal Joey name like that?
I don't know.
Is it a Joe Budden album?
Yeah.
A classic.
But hey, this album is fire though. It's might be the best. Like I said, it might be the best R&B album of the year. So definitely check that out. But my song is gonna come off the Raheem I Knew Better project. It's called Red Light. And that's my joint.
All right, so we didn't interrupt you, dog. It's all good.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Jarvis. Next time I run into Joey, I'm gonna tell him that you said LL.
The Joey. Bruh, in the pod, dog.
I'm gonna tell him LL.
Don't assign us to the JBP Podcast Network, dog. Right? But whether you watch us, you at work, off work, we appreciate it. All right?
On God, listen, I wasn't lying about the rubbing the elbows. I'm trying to tell Jordan.